Hey, what's going on, guys? This video, we need to talk now. So, look, guys, first off, I know everyone's, super happy about the economy, right? I know everyone's super glad that inflation is through the roof. I know everyone's super ecstatic that food costs have shot up, insurance has shot up. I'm sure everyone's ecstatic that housing is completely unaffordable, right? Look, guys, I saw an article and it's talking about how consumer confidence in the economy is completely in the gutter. It's in the trash, guys. Consumer report: Americans end year in gloomy mood. It's a Gallup article. You guys see that? All right. So it says here in the article, guys, that essentially the poll of national mood sour amid worsening economic evaluations. What does this mean? This means that the poll finds that 24% of Americans satisfied and 74% are dissatisfied with the way things are going in the United States of America, guys. The country is not doing good. Let me repeat that. 74% of Americans are fed up with how things are being ran. 74% of Americans are not happy with this economy, with this government. 74% of Americans. People are being sold a pipe dream. Do you understand that? People are being sold a pipe dream that the economy is going to get better, that everything's going to go back to normal. It's not. Nothing is going to go back to normal. This is ridiculous. It says right here that as recently as May, 38% of the U.S. adults were satisfied with the economy. Oh, wow. Only 38% of Americans, as of May, middle of the year, but guess what? Things have gotten worse since the middle of the year. Things have gotten worse since May. This article was published 2 days ago. No, this article was published 12 hours ago. Gallup News. Look, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, people cannot continue. Okay? It's December right now. All right? We're in the month of December 2025. Christmas is approaching, New Year's is approaching, and people are getting wiped out. I don't know where you're located in the country right now, but I don't know. Do a little drive in your local neighborhood. If you have a house, do a drive in your neighborhood. I'm curious about this. Drive in your neighborhood and tell me in the comments below, are there a lot of houses for sale in your neighborhood? Do you see a lot of houses going for sale? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm driving around neighborhoods around where I live, and I'm seeing a lot of houses for sale right now. I'm seeing a lot of houses for sale, and it's kind of scary because people do not normally move in December. You understand that? People do not move in December, literally days before Christmas. Come on, let alone in January. It's middle of winter. People aren't moving, traditionally speaking, unless they're forced to move, right? People are being affected in this economy so bad. And I don't care what kind of band-aid you want to put on it, what kind of stimulus package these people want to put on, or what kind of, bailouts they want to do. Thing is that people cannot continue to live, you know, with the national minimum wage at $9. You know what I'm saying? Where you work a 40-hour work week, even at $20 an hour, $25 an hour, and you're still not able to rent a studio apartment. I mean, it's getting ridiculous. And to expect that people are just going to suck up and just let this economy continue, people are going to get to a certain point, people are going to get to a certain point where they've had enough. I mean, that's what's currently happening. You're starting to see people wake up. When you're seeing the houses go up for sale in December, November, and December, and January, it's because they're in financial distress, right? Because people don't normally sell in the winter, let alone right before Christmas and New Year's. So that's how you know that Americans are in a gloomy, dissatisfied mood with this economy. People have had enough. People are at their breaking point. People are willing to sell their house and move into an RV. I'm seeing articles all over the place now where people are literally moving into RVs, tiny homes. People are renting moving to mobile home parks. People are living in vans. Like, I'm seeing families moving into a one-bedroom apartment. Like, we are literally like declining as a nation. I mean, how else are we even supposed to continue if people work 40-hour work weeks, 50-hour work weeks, and have bachelor's degrees and still cannot provide for themselves and their family? You're going to reach a certain breaking point. People can't continue. They can't continue to work and see their hard-earned money go down the drain. I mean, you've had the federal, you've got the taxes, you've got the insurance, you've got, they're paying the Social Security, and people aren't left with much of their check afterwards. And then they got to pay rent or their mortgage, and then car notes, and then food, and then boom, most people are wiped out. Most people are wiped out as of lately after they pay their rent and maybe their car note, and definitely after food. Because I don't know about you, but food has gone to the roof. I'm gonna do a separate video on food costs, but food's gone to the roof. So, guys, look, I came on here tonight because I wanted to talk to you guys. I was going to shoot a video earlier in my truck when there was light out and kind of give you guys a different setting, but I kind of like the office space. You tell me, is the office space good? Let me know if you guys like the office space. I'm comfortable here. It's nice. I can drink my hot cocoa and talk to you guys every evening. But the thing is this, guys. Look, okay, is that when I see articles, and I'll put it up here so you guys can see it again. Do you see this? You see that? I don't know if it's getting get blurry or not, but if people are dissatisfied with the economy, okay, at a certain point, what's going to happen with your government? What's going to happen with your economy if people can't afford housing? If people are so distressed where you have Americans who are selling their homes, moving into studios, moving into RVs, moving into bedrooms, renting bedrooms out. It's gotten so bad that that's where we're at. I literally saw an article last night. A family, I think she was a family of 4 or 5, moved into a one-bedroom apartment. And they were talking about how, it was a sacrifice and, they're getting used to it and they're grateful. In which they may be grateful because their cost of living went way down compared to probably what they were paying on a 3-bedroom apartment or a house. But still, it's like, things are getting more expensive and the quality of life is going down. So you have everything going up: the food, the housing, the insurance, day-to-day stuff going up, whereas the quality of life is just going down and down and down and down. It's like, what are people going to do? Where do we go from here, guys? Where do we go from here? I mean, the economy is declining. I don't care what your beliefs are. I don't care who you are. Look around. You go to the grocery store, people aren't filling their buggies up anymore. You ever notice that? People aren't filling their buggies up anymore. You know, and I mean, I'm witnessing now people literally at the grocery store. This is happening twice in like the last 30 days. Getting declined right in front of me. They're getting declined right in front of me, and they're having to like walk off. And it's sad. It's sad, you know. I'm seeing for sale signs all over now. It doesn't matter the neighborhood. Low income neighborhoods, high income neighborhoods, middle class neighborhoods, upper middle class neighborhoods. I'm seeing homes for sale in the month of December. That's not normal. I don't care what you say. Leave a comment below. What do you think? Do you think that's normal? Do you think houses being listed, when a quarter of your neighborhood is being listed or 15% of your neighborhood is for sale in the month of December? Do you think that's normal? In a neighborhood of 100 houses, do you think, having 10 of them, 15 of them for sale in December is normal? No, it's not. That's not normal. So, the question is, where do we go from here? Americans are not satisfied. About 75% of Americans are not satisfied with the government, with the economy, and with how things are being ran. So what do we do? What do you do? What do we do now? That's the question I'm asking you. Leave in the comments below. What are we going to do? Because right now, I'm going to tell you, the economy is declining. The economy is declining, and our quality of life is declining. So I'm going to tell you right now, go ahead, and if you're new to the channel and you're still here, guys, subscribe. I'm going to bring you guys awesome content every single day, rants just like this every single day. So go ahead and subscribe right now. Leave a comment below what you liked about this video, and if you think I missed something or you want me to talk about something, leave that comment as well. And let's just continue to go about this journey, guys. Let's change minds and change hearts, and let's educate people on what's going on, because things I predict are getting worse. So, I hope not, but the trajectory of where things are headed, you're looking at more inflation, continuously higher cost of living, with stagnant wages or declining wages and declining, quality of life in America. But let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Do you think America's declining? Do you think it's in a golden age? Let me know in the comments below. Are we in a golden age or are we declining? Let me know in the comments below, guys. Subscribe, and I'll talk to you on the next one, all right? Peace out.